Here are my top 5 ways for using video for personalized marketing.
filmandlearning.com.
Hi everyone, Mark here from filmandlearning.com, and I'm in the business of helping you tell your story better so that you can serve your audience, clients, and students even better. And in this video, I'm going to break down 5 ways I use video to serve my clients, customers, and students in a personal way, not just in a mass, audience, here's my video sort of way. And honestly, a lot of these things have to do with me being an engaged teacher. I used to be a film teacher, school administrator, and a lot of this is just about dealing with people. It's not so much about marketing tactics. So let's do this. Here are my top 5 ways for using video for personalized marketing. First thing is customer experience videos. Think about your business from the perspective of a customer, because they will want something different out of your business than what you want to necessarily show them or give them. And a customer experience video is a classic example of this. I hear a lot of people talking about marketing tactics and that sort of thing. I believe the number one marketing tactic that you can have, if it is a tactic, is just to tell people how to work with you. So here's the first thing. Just give them a step-by-step what it's like to work with you. Whether it's a physical product or a digital product, give them the rundown. When you order from me, your order will go to this place. This person will fill that order. It will, if it's a physical product, it will be processed in this place. Show them that place. It will then be put into the mail and delivered to you. And once it's delivered, we will follow up with you and ask you if it arrives safely and everything's good and so forth. So if you're selling a digital product or you do a service like I do, where I work with companies and I do editing, or maybe I just advise them on like how to shoot a 15-second spot for social media or something like that, walk them through that process. The second type of video that I think is very important as a customer that I want to see from you, and that is also personal and relatable, is the inside sort of videos. Pull back the curtain on your business. Do some off the cuff, sort of real, natural speaking, personal, relatable sort of videos, something that's not polished, right? Think of like a vlog or something where you're like, hey people, I want to tell you about this cool thing we're working on at my business. And I walk you around through the business, or I tell you about this cool idea that I've got, or something like that. Maybe I'm driving down the road and I just plop my phone into a bracket that's attached to my dash, and I just talk to that as if you were in the car with me, and I just share this story from a customer with you while I'm driving. That is something that is relatable, but it does come with one caution, and this is my caution. Make sure that whatever you are sharing is directly related to your business in a real way, okay? So you're not just getting on and telling a story about how much you hate working with some customers, how your employees are making you grumpy, and how your mother-in-law is a monster with a forked tongue. We don't care about that. In fact, that will bury your business very quickly. What I want to hear from you is how you're relating and working with real people and the real problems in the real world. Make sure that you're thinking about your customer in this and not you as a business owner. Now, number 3, subtitles. This is gonna seem completely crazy, but this is a dark horse, people. This is a dark horse. Think of where your customers are watching your videos, and it's easy. Just walk around in the physical world. You see people on their phones at a grocery store waiting in line to check out. You see people in waiting rooms, but their sound is not on. In fact, LinkedIn in 2019 said that 70% of their users watch video with the sound off. So right down here on the bottom of your video, don't just rely on YouTube's subtitles. You should do YouTube subtitles. If you really want people to hear your message, put it in your video right here, exactly what you're saying. And people will be able to watch this wherever they are and still be able to get your message. And it's much more personalized for wherever that person may happen to be in the world. This next one is the one that I am most excited for, and the one that has made probably the biggest impact in my own personal businesses, and that is making a custom personalized video for somebody. You're making a custom video for a customer or potential customer, maybe a lead, and instead of a written email that we will, I may or may not read that, send that person a video. Here is an example of one that I made in Christmas of 2019. So in this case, I have a product here that one of my customers purchased, and I'm going to make a video of, just a real quick video of me shipping it to her. And it's just nice, a personalized touch, especially when a package goes out, somebody's wondering when is it gonna mail and all of that. That's what I'm doing here. So here we go. Hey Elena, thank you so much again for the order. I am shipping out your ornament today, and it should arrive in Connecticut, I'm told, in 3 days. I'm here at the post office, and I'll send it out to you. You should have already received an email with confirmation numbers in it, and I wish you a very Merry Christmas. So that's all it takes. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, wow, that's an amazing amount of work for one person. And it is if you're doing it like a YouTube sort of way. But there is a tool out there called Loom. Loom is free. I'm not an affiliate, I'm just a fan. And if you go to Loom, I think they have a free account. You can get in there and you can start making videos very quickly. You will not be editing, you're throwing in an email and you're shooting it out to them, say, hey, I made a video for you, and you can see it here. And then they can click on it, and because of the way Loom is set up, immediately they get access to it, and you have made a massive impact on this person. If you remember in that video, I called that woman by name and I said, hey, I have your product here. I made it personalized. I connected directly with her. Some other ideas for a personalized video, maybe you have a customer and it's an ongoing relationship and you've figured out their birth date. So you send them a birthday video. Hey, happy birthday, Larry, blah, 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 blah. The end. There's no like, hey, come do business with me. There's none of that. It's just happy birthday, like you would do for a friend. Number 5 is a long form video. And this is something that may seem counterintuitive, but let me explain this. Google has a lot of data on people watching videos, and they have found that the 30 to 60 second punch has a large audience and low to medium engagement with the video. And those videos are easy to make. After about 60 seconds until about 10 minutes, viewership tends to dip. At 10 minutes on up, what you find is the audience is typically smaller, but they're much more engaged with the video. So as a business owner, we can leverage this. Yes, a 10-minute or longer video is going to take much more work. It's going to take much more time, but what you're getting is a smaller audience who cares much more. There's basically 2 big reasons to use a longer video. One is to tell a really good, deeper story. It could be something where you're trying to change a person's mind about something, or just demonstrate like what this customer was able to accomplish because of your product, or maybe connect your business with a social cause like drilling wells in Africa. It's a great way to share and elaborate upon your brand in a much deeper way. The second reason to make a long form video is exactly what I'm doing right here, which is simply education. I have an example actually in the show notes. If you go down below, there's a link to the show notes, and I have an example long form video that I made custom for one person, one client in there. And I did that just for that guy because we were talking and I said, hey, I have this idea, I'll share it with you. I'll just make a video about it. So I made a video and I sent it off to him. He's a good customer, I care about him, and I want him to succeed. So I made a 10-minute video and I sent it off to him. Now I know what you're thinking, because I'm making these videos for my clients. And when I get to this part, they usually have some sort of reservation. I don't want to make videos, or I can't make videos because of ... right? It might be too expensive, or I just don't have the time, or whatever it is. The reason you're not making video right now, or the reason you don't make videos as often as you could or should, is because some sort of fear has crept into you and you need to deal with it. So I'm gonna make a fears video for you that has real fears that my clients actually have. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm a teacher and I'm happy to help people. So check out my show notes below, where I give you a lot more specific video examples of each of these 5 ways that I market personally with video. If you have a practice that you like to use video like a personalized sort of way, please share it below. I'm always looking for something new, and I know you are too, so it's good to just kind of cross-pollinate our ideas here. And of course, hit the like button, subscribe, and cheers. I'll see you in the next one. I'm right here at the post office. I'm about to send your package with your ornament in it. Thank you so much for the order and for sharing your story about your grandparents with me. It's really exciting.